Developments in the fight over immigration. Today, the Supreme Court will hear an argument on the Remain in Mexico policy. The Biden administration is trying to end the rule, which requires asylum seekers arriving at the southern border to wait in Mexico for their hearings. The White House is fighting for a legal victory on immigration as well, after a federal judge on Monday blocked it from ending another Trump-era policy. That's Title 42. Joe Khalil has more on that from Washington. Joe, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ruta Bay. And that judge's ruling really threw a wrench into the Biden administration's plans on immigration. Look, President Biden was facing a tough choice because a lot of people in his own party were pushing back, but he made that tough choice to end Title 42 next month. Well, now what's going to result, if that were to happen, is more people would likely come to the border and apply for asylum here in the U.S. Now that this judge's ruling is in place, we're not exactly sure what happens or how long this Trump-era rule is going to stay in place. Late Monday evening, a blow to the Biden administration's immigration policy. A federal judge in Louisiana put a halt on the White House's plan to lift a Trump-era border policy, Title 42, that allows officials to turn migrants away quickly due to the pandemic. The administration announced a plan to lift the rule next month, but a number of states sued and now temporarily won. Title 42 now remains in place for the foreseeable future.
We are in a different position now than we were in the past. There's ample vaccines available. There is the ability to test and quarantine that work. And so Title 42 should be lifted.
Members of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus met with President Biden Monday to talk about their immigration goals more broadly and to convince the president ending Title 42 is the right decision. They argue it's no longer justifiable as COVID mandates wind down.
There's testing and other ways to handle COVID, as we've seen across the country, and the mask mandates coming off.
Meantime, a group of House Republicans, led by GOP leader Kevin McCarthy, made a visit to the southern border in Eagle Pass, Texas.
No longer is it just border cities. Every city in America is a border city.
McCarthy and fellow Republicans were critical of the Biden administration's handling of recent migrant surges at the border, calling on the White House to get more serious about the issue before Title 42 eventually does expire. Uncertain now when that will be.
What we see today will be much worse. A country without a secure border is not a country.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.